Welcome back, Tamriel adventurers, and today I'm going to let you in on a little secret. One that can give your new ESO characters a massive early game boost. So every time I create a new character, there's one delve I run to immediately. It has something I've never found anywhere else in all of Tamriel, and today I'm going to share it with you. Are you curious? You should be. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So the delve I'm talking about is called Gandranen Ruins. It's an Aelid ruin located in central Shadowfen. And Shadowfen, for those of you who don't know, is an area in the Ebonheart Pact Alliance zones. But since 1 Tamriel update some years ago now, every new character can access any story area or zone. So this shouldn't be an issue for you to get to. But more specifically though, it is a short run west of Hatchling Pool's Way Shrine, or a short hop north from Hismir Way Shrines. It's very likely though that you won't have access to those way shrines on a new character anyway. So what I always do is jump into one of my player guilds and hitch a lift to one of those way shrines from a willing volunteer in a guild. Another player travels to one of those way shrines for me, and then I use the travel to player option on the guild list to travel directly to that person. Player hopping is actually one of my first activities I do when I create a new character anyway, because it opens up all different areas and way shrines, and I get a nice little bit of early XP as well. So this is just really an extension of that once I've gone through all my guilds and players I can travel to. So, like any other delve, there is always a quest to do while we are here in Gandranen Ruins. There's always a sky shard to collect, and there is a boss to take care of as well. So let's get going with that first, and I'll tell you all about the secret tips as we're going round. So the first thing we're going to do is turn right here and grab the quest for this delve. It's quite an easy walk to the end of the delve kind of quest, so that's no problem at all for any brand new characters. And the Sky Shard is just here, one of the easiest ones to get in a delve, I think, at all. So the enemies in the delve are ancient skeleton type, so not too difficult for a baby character to take on with the basic skills. But bonus tip, if you are working on the monster trophies achievements, the ancient enemies here drop the crypt jar, which for some reason has been a right ball ache for a lot of people to collect. And I actually really quite like this delve for running around with these small mobs so that you can actually collect that fairly quickly or after a very little amount of time playing in this delve. And you can see here just how quick it is to run through these rooms in the delve and get myself to the quest marker and to the final boss room as well. And here is the final boss room, but he's not there right now because that's where he should be standing. So let's go and hand this quest in first.
There. Zara. Travel to Altin Koroman to have the...
And so hopefully now we've handed the quest in, yep, the boss has respawned, so we can take care of business and get the delve achievement for killing him. Well, that could have gone a bit smoother, but she is just a baby character after all. So, shall we talk about what makes this delve so good? And to show you that, I'm going to head back to the beginning of the delve, and specifically we're going to be going to those 2 water-filled rooms on the top left-hand side of the minimap you can see. But before we go any further, I'm just going to claim all these level 5 rewards, and I'm going to show you what my current skill setup is so that you can see I've got my racial skill line open, I've got the soul magic skill line, and I've got my 3 class skill lines open, and that's all the skills that I've got currently at the moment. So what makes this delve so good? And that is the bookcases. Okay, wait, just hear me out. Bookcases can instantly unlock so many things for a new character. There we go, restoration staff already unlocked. Just by reading these blacksmithing already unlocked. Weapon skill lines can be opened up for future use, so if you're planning to use a different type of weapon on your back bar, for example, from level 15 onwards, this is a great chance to start that skill line and even grab a cheeky level in it too. You can open up your crafting skill lines and they can all be started as well, which means that opening them and giving them a slight nudge up, and if you've already got some of these skill lines open, then you get a free level in that skill line, and who doesn't want stuff for free, right? I think for me, one of the biggest benefits is that you can open up your armour skill lines, and it's quite often very invaluable at this early stage. Normally, to open an armour skill line, you have to equip 3 pieces of light armour, or 3 pieces of medium armour, or 3 pieces of heavy armour, and you only have 5 armour slots, so you can't possibly have 9 pieces of armour on at any given time. But what you can do is use this opportunity to open up your 3 armour skill lines, even if you're only wearing 1 or no pieces at that given time. I mean, if you're just picking up any armour you're kind of finding as you're questing and wearing it, it's not actually as easy as it sounds to get those armour skill lines open. So if you can open that as early as doing this delve straight out of the Wailing Prison, then you've started adding skill points to that armour skill line early on in your questing and adventures around Tamriel. Now, you've probably already noticed just how many bookcases there are in this delve, and this is why I choose this delve specifically, because I can't even remember the exact number because I'll always lose count, but there's well over 50 bookcases to open here. And with 50 bookcases, there's 50 opportunities to open skill lines, to level up all your existing skills as well. It is random. They're not a given into what you find in these bookshelves, and it is random depending on the character and depending on when you're doing it. But I have never failed to open up skill lines by doing this on a new character. Another benefit of this delve is because there is so many bookshelves, it takes no time at all. The hardest part about this delve is actually getting to it in the first place without any of the way shrines. In fact, this video is probably going to be fairly short because that's how quick you can get this benefit and complete the delve. So if you remember back to how many skill lines I had open at the beginning of this delve, and let's take a look at what I've got available now. We've leveled up my class skill lines, we've opened up 4 new weapon types, we've opened up all 3 of the armour types, and we've opened up a massive amount of crafting skill lines as well. And some of them have even gone up a few levels, not just the 1 level as when we opened it. And this cheeky little trick gives you such a boost early on for any character, but especially new players or alternate characters that you're making on your account. It's one of the things I do for every new character, and if you want a full video of me making a brand new character and what I do to set them up, how I gear up a new character for leveling, and more of these tips, then drop me a comment and tell me what you struggle with most when making new characters.